At first glance, this headline might seem frightening, but there's truth behind it. The condition of your legs often reflects the state of your overall health. Subtle changes in strength, circulation, or mobility may be early red flags for diseases that significantly reduce life expectancy if left unchecked. In fact, your legs can reveal problems with the heart, brain, muscles, and blood vessels long before other symptoms appear. Let's look at 5 critical leg warning signs that research links to a higher risk of early death and why paying attention to them could help you live longer. Number 1. Slowing walking speed and shorter strides. One of the strongest predictors of survival in older adults is something as simple as how fast you walk. A noticeable decline in walking pace, shorter steps, or the feeling that you can't keep up like you used to can signal more than just aging joints. Gait speed is considered by many experts to be a vital sign. It reflects the combined function of the heart, lungs, nervous system, balance, and muscles. When gait speed slows, it usually means that several systems in the body are struggling at once. Studies show that slower walking speeds are linked with higher risks of disability, hospitalizations, and even death within the next 5 years. The lesson: if you or a loved one suddenly starts walking more slowly without explanation, it may be time for a full health check. Number 2. Weak, thin, or shrinking muscles. Sarcopenia. Do your legs feel weaker, thinner, or less steady than they used to? That could be sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that often begins in the 50s and accelerates with age. Sarcopenia isn't simply a cosmetic issue. It raises the risk of falls, fractures, frailty, and early death. Weak legs also mean less physical activity, which worsens other conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. The result is a vicious cycle of declining health. Fortunately, sarcopenia isn't inevitable. Strength training, adequate protein, and staying physically active can reverse muscle loss, restore power, and add years of life. Ignoring it, however, means reduced independence and a greater chance of life-threatening complications within a few years. Number 3. Pain, cramping, or coldness in the legs. Peripheral artery disease. If your calves hurt when you walk, or your legs often feel cold, pale, or numb, it could be a sign of peripheral artery disease, PAD. This condition happens when plaque builds up in the arteries of the legs, reducing blood flow. PAD is more than a circulation problem. It's a serious marker of widespread artery disease throughout the body. People with PAD face a much higher risk of heart attacks and strokes, and studies show they are far more likely to die within 5 years compared to those without PAD. Warning signs of PAD include cramping or aching in the calves that starts with walking and eases with rest called claudication, cold or pale feet and toes, sores or wounds on the legs that don't heal. Because PAD is linked to life-threatening vascular disease, recognizing these symptoms early can literally be life-saving. Treatment includes medications, lifestyle changes like quitting smoking, and structured walking programs that improve circulation and survival. Number 4. Persistent leg swelling. Edema. Occasional ankle puffiness after standing all day is normal, but if your legs are consistently swollen, heavy, or puffy, especially on both sides, it may signal something more serious, such as heart failure, kidney disease, or liver problems. In heart failure, for example, the heart struggles to pump blood efficiently, causing fluid to build up in the legs and lungs. This not only makes walking difficult but also signals a condition that carries a high risk of death within a few years if untreated. Persistent edema, especially when combined with shortness of breath or sudden weight gain, should never be ignored. Early diagnosis and treatment of heart or kidney problems can significantly improve both quality of life and longevity. Number 5. Legs that trip, stumble, or give way. If your legs suddenly feel unreliable, dragging, tripping, or collapsing, this can be a warning sign of nerve problems, spinal issues, or muscle weakness. Such symptoms are more than inconvenient. They raise the risk of falls, which in older adults can trigger a cascade of health decline. A hip fracture, for instance, often leads to long hospital stays, loss of independence, and higher death rates within 1 to 5 years. Neurological causes such as peripheral neuropathy, spinal stenosis, or even a past stroke may be behind these changes. Sometimes, the root problem is advanced arthritis or severe muscle weakness. Whatever the cause, leg instability is strongly linked to shorter survival. But physical therapy, balance training, and fall prevention strategies can make a dramatic difference. Why leg symptoms matter so much. Your legs are like the canary in the coal mine for your body. They are farthest from your heart, most dependent on healthy circulation, and heavily reliant on muscle and nerve function. When they start showing problems, it's often because other systems, heart, lungs, kidneys, nerves, or muscles are already under strain. That's why changes in gait, strength, circulation, swelling, or stability are such strong predictors of mortality. They don't just reflect one issue, they reveal the bigger picture of overall health. What to do? If you notice these signs, see your doctor promptly. Don't dismiss new leg changes as just aging. A thorough checkup with simple tests like walking speed measurement, blood flow studies, and muscle strength evaluations can uncover hidden conditions. Build strength and eat protein. Resistance training and protein-rich nutrition help fight muscle loss. Even people in their 70s and 80s see benefits from structured exercise programs. Control cardiovascular risks. If you have PAD or other vascular disease, aggressive management of blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and smoking habits can reduce life-threatening complications. Watch swelling carefully. Persistent or worsening edema, especially with breathlessness, needs urgent evaluation for heart or kidney failure. Prevent falls. If weakness or imbalance is present, ask for a referral to physiotherapy. Adjust your home environment for safety, and review medications that may affect balance. Interpreting the headline, fear versus reality. Headlines like less than 5 years to live grab attention, but they aren't absolute predictions. Not everyone with slow walking speed or swollen legs is destined to die within 5 years. These signs simply mean higher risk, especially without medical care. The empowering message is this: catching these warning signs early gives you the chance to act. Many conditions that shorten life expectancy can be slowed, treated, or even reversed with the right approach. When to seek urgent care. Seek immediate medical attention. If you notice sudden painful swelling in one leg, possible blood clot, new or worsening shortness of breath with swollen legs, calf pain that comes on with walking and improves with rest, weakness that suddenly worsens, causing falls or inability to walk, non-healing wounds or ulcers on the feet, these may be signs of serious, life-threatening conditions that need urgent treatment. Final thoughts. Yes, the state of your legs can indeed predict how long you may live. 5 of the most telling signs are slowed walking speed, weak or shrinking muscles, leg pain or coldness from PAD, persistent swelling, legs that trip or give way. Together, these reflect problems with circulation, heart function, nerve health, or muscle strength, all of which influence life expectancy. But these warnings are not destiny, they are invitations to act. With exercise, medical care, and lifestyle adjustments, many people reverse the course of decline and enjoy many more years of health. Your legs are speaking to you. Pay attention and you may add years, not just to your life but to your independence and vitality. Your legs are more than just tools for movement. They are a mirror reflecting your overall health. When they weaken, swell, ache, or falter, it's rarely just aging. These changes are signals that deeper problems may be brewing in your muscles, circulation, heart, or nerves. They are warnings you cannot afford to ignore. Research consistently shows that leg-related changes, slow walking speed, shrinking muscles, persistent swelling, or unstable steps are among the clearest predictors of future health and even lifespan. But here's the hopeful truth. A warning is not the same as a deadline. Unlike sudden illnesses that strike without notice, these early signs give you time to take action. The way forward comes down to choices. One path is to dismiss the symptoms, adapt to the weakness, and hope nothing worse happens. The other path is to take these red flags seriously, see your doctor, strengthen your muscles, improve your nutrition, and manage the risk factors that damage circulation and balance. The first road often leads to frailty, loss of independence, and shorter survival. The second can restore strength, prevent complications, and extend both life and quality of life. Think of it this way: your legs are not failing you. They are protecting you by sounding the alarm. Listen to them, acknowledge the message, take steps now, and you may not only add more years to your life but also make those years active, independent, and fulfilling. Your future health may very well depend on what you do with the warnings your legs are giving you today.